Hey lovelies, it's your girl Swan here bringing to you a brand new video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Swan. I'm a Trimegonian artist that likes to draw dark skin, thick thighs, big hips ladies like me. And if you're not new here, what is up, home skillet biscuits? So guys, the month is almost over, and you know what that means. Sadly, Warrior March is coming to a close. Oh, I know, I'm gonna miss it too. And see how I'm not going to draw Chaorite until next year again. But one thing I do like about Warrior March, even though this is just the second year I've been doing it, I learned a lot about Chaorite, who is my very first OC ever that I forgot and then I remembered. And she redesigned a lot. Oh, for those of you who are very confused about what I'm going on, Warrior March is a drawing challenge I created for the month of March to find an excuse, basically, to draw my warrior princess OC Chaorite, who I'm drawing right now. And yeah, I have 4 OCs and I only draw one often, which is the cute one that's drawing in her tablet right now. Her name is Swan. I know my name is Swan. But I designed her to be an avatar, but she got a mind of her own. So, yeah. So I'm finding ways to draw my other OCs more. And I created Warrior March for Chaorite. We have the one that's in October, Witchtober, for my Witch OC, Moonlight. And I still need to find one for my OC, Layla. She's a demon who likes science. Yeah, it's a complicated story. But anyhow, doing Warrior March helped so much because it made me experiment with Chaorite. I didn't have a set outfit for her before because the first outfit she had was like a skin tight top and tights or something, and she was an archer. And because of last week, if you check out last week's video, she drew her with a bow and arrow and she hated it. She absolutely hated it. And I was like, wow, damn, girl, when I originally designed you, you were supposed to be an archer. You were supposed to be bow and arrow, girl. But now you no longer have the patience to be an archer. Okay, that's a good thing I learned about her this year. So this year I learned she loves close combat, like hand-to-hand combat. She likes weapons where you have to get in close to people and, jab them, attack them. In week 2, when I gave her an axe, I had to take it away from her. She was a little too happy with that axe. Like, I seriously don't want to be around her with an axe. I don't think anybody should be around her with an axe. So the first week was sword. She liked it. Axe was week 2. A little too happy. Third week was bow and arrow, which was like mostly bow. Yeah, she sucks at it. And the fourth one was kind of ode to my latest obsession, which is pretty please, I don't want to be a magical girl. I was like, she has this magical one and she just looks defeated every time she has it in her hand. Her name is Aika, I believe, and you should watch the pilot on YouTube. It's really good. I rewatch it all the time. And I was like, how would Chaorite be if she had a scepter or a magical one? And as you can see in this drawing that I'm doing, she's very confused by it. With the other weapons, she at least have an idea of what to do, even though she sucks at archery. She at least knows she has to take the arrow out and like shoot it. But with the scepter, she is utterly baffled. Like, what the beep am I supposed to do with this? And I just love this. I wanted to draw her struggling to do magic, but I saw this pose of somebody holding a wand, and I'm like, wait. I wish like her teacher will be like, okay, here and do magic, and she's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? And seeing her just looking at the scepter like, what am I supposed to do? What? Like, I could just picture her saying, on, go gadget scepter. Did I just age myself for that go gadget thing? Oh my gosh. And she's like, I could see her shaking it and being baffled, like, what am I supposed to do? And I could just think of like her magic teacher being like Rafiki saying, look beyond what you see. And Chaorite looking at him like, are you crazy? I'm having way so much fun with Chaorite being with different weapons. And I want to know what should be the theme for next year. So last year it was like trying to figure out your warrior Uzi. It was like choose your weapon, choose your armor, choose your, like, you know, choosing things. Choose your defense or something like that. This year was like experimenting with different weapons. What should next year be? I am open for suggestions. Leave them in the comments down below. And besides learning more about Chaorite and her weapon use and that she's more close combat, I think like the best weapon for her would be brass knuckles. She likes punching people. I think brass knuckles would be Chaorite's ideal weapon. Yeah, she's too violent, but anyhow. But one thing I really admire about this challenge that I discovered about Chaorite is the various expressions. Each week was a different expression, and I feel really proud, especially with this one, because I was trying to draw her without a reference, but I used a reference, but it wasn't the exact type of reference that I wanted, and I got frustrated, and I do something I don't like to do, which is to take out a reference picture with me. I got my niece to take a picture of me holding them up, and it helps so much. I know I should do that more because like I know the pose I want, so I could just take a picture of myself, and that will help way more than trying to go through Pinterest for like 10 million hours just to find a close enough pose. But I'll try to do that more. No promises. No promises. And yeah, this was very eye-opening. Of course, I should take my own reference pictures, but I was like, okay, in the rest of the outfits, she was basically wearing her standard outfit, except for the first one with the sword. I gave her like a shoulder guard, and I really love it. It was so pretty. And for this one, I'm like, let me give her a type of wizard robe, but I want it to be based on like her kingdom, which is the Ruby Kingdom. A little more lore of Chaorite is that she's the princess of the Ruby Kingdom. But you're like, she's from the Ruby Kingdom. Why does she have a purple gem in her forehead? That's what I want to know. Okay, I do know, but part of the story, you won't know. And it's basically where everybody has a period. Okay, and the period isn't like how periods are in our world. The period is where your body goes through a change, and your ruby will manifest on some part of your body. It could be your eye, it could be in your ears, it could be your leg, it could be your chest, your arm, wherever, your back, wherever your ruby chooses to manifest, that you have no power over that. And Chaorite, and usually like around 12 to 15, that's the age range where you go through your quote-unquote period. And Chaorite, she didn't go through hers until her 18th birthday. Yeah, it was really unusual. And the kingdom was already in disarray, and like, why the princess didn't get she ruby yet? And then when she finally got it, it's purple. Dun dun dun. No, the mother didn't cheat. I know you minds guys think the mother did not cheat. Okay, so It's about doom and gloom, prophecies, all kind of stuff. Her story changed, but the more I draw Chaorite, the more I want to be like, maybe I should do a graphic novel. But yeah, Chaorite, she my girl. All four of my OCs are my girls, but Chaorite's my girl. And look, I'm finished with the illustration, and I really like how it came out. This outfit looks so good, and she looks so confused, like, what am I supposed to do with this? But of course, I'm obsessed with lighting nowadays, so instead of just being done with the illustration here, I experimented with a little animation. It's not perfect, and it's very old school, because this is how I learned to do animation in school when I was doing graphic design. This is how I learned to do animation. I know I could do it some other way, but it was just a quick animation, and it was like a pulsing coming out of the scepter, and Chaorite is confused about like, what's going on? I'm not doing anything, but this thing is doing something. And like, even her instructor was like, what's going on? And she's like, man, I ain't doing nothing, I just touch it and it just pulsing. And after a little filling again and adding a little rim light, this is what I got. Again, it ain't perfect. I ain't no animator, but I like how it is. You could see the mystical-y thingy about it. So I did something. It's not perfect, but I did something. Finish, not perfect. Okay, so thank you lovelies so much for watching this video. It was so much fun experimenting with Chaorite and see what type of weapons she liked. Here is a look at all 4 prompts for the month, because this is a slow challenge. I draw slow, so so thank you lovelies so much. Which one's your favorite? This is the first time I don't have one. Like, I like them all. Like, that's so rare for me. Usually I actually have one that I really like, but I like them all. And seeing them side to side, they look so good. They look so good. So thank you lovelies so much for watching. I'm sorry to inform you that Warrior Match has come to an end this year. It's coming back next year, don't worry guys. So don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video. If you like hanging out with me, subscribe, and I'll see you when I see you lovelies. Bye. 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 Bye lovelies.